Assalamu alaikum, this is Rana from Pavilion Corner. Going into the third and final test against West Indies on December 18, 2025, the series was on a knife's edge. We have seen a fighting draw in Christchurch and a clinical Black Caps win in Wellington. But what happened over these 5 days in the Mount Maunganui was something no one, not even the most seasoned cricket historian, could have fully predicted. It was a match defined by twin centuries, a double turn and a bowling record that stood for half a century. From day one, Tom Latham and Devon Conway didn't just bat, they dictated terms. In the first innings, they put on a massive 323 runs together. Conway was unstoppable, craving out a magnificent 227 runs, where the captain Latham anchored the side with 137 runs. New Zealand declared at a towering 575 runs for loss of 8 wickets. But the real magic happened in the second innings. Usually after a big first innings lead, teams take their foot off the gas. Not this too. For the first time in 148 years of history of Test cricket, both opener batsmen scored centuries in both innings of the same match. Conway scored 100 runs while Latham scored 101 runs. By the time the declaration came at 306 runs for a loss of 2 wickets, Devon Conway had become the first New Zealander to ever score a double century and a century in the same Test match. It was a statistical feast that left the West Indies chasing a world record target of 462 runs. We have to give credit to the West Indies. They didn't roll over. In the first innings, they showed incredible heart to post 420 runs. We saw a brilliant gritty century from Kevin Hodge, who scored 123 runs to help them avoid the follow-on. For a moment, as Brandon King and John Campbell walked out on the final day at 43 without loss, there was a flicker of hope for the visitors. Brandon King was playing fluently, racing to 67 runs. The sun was out, the pitch was holding, and for the first hour of the day 5, the Black Caps were made to sweat. But in Test cricket, the momentum can shift in a single over. The shift came at the hands of Jacob Duffy. With the series and WTC points on the line, Duffy produced a spell for the ages. He broke the opening stand by removing King, and then the floodgates opened. The West Indies lost 5 wickets for just 11 runs in a brutal 10-over window. Jacob Duffy finished with 5 for 42 runs in the second innings, but the headline isn't just the 5-wicket haul. With his final wicket, Duffy surpassed the legendary Sir Richard Hadlee for the most wickets by a New Zealander in a single calendar year across all formats. Think about for a second breaking a record that held by the greatest to ever wear the silver form. Supported by the guile of Ajaz Patel, who took 3 for 23 runs, the Black Caps bundled the West Indies out for just 138 runs shortly after tea. A 323-run victory, a 2-0 series win, and a leap to second place in the World Test Championship standings. As we look back on this Test match, we will remember it as the opening pairs test. We will remember Devon Conway's historical double, but more than that, we will remember it as a testament to the depth of New Zealand cricket. Even with a depleted pace attack, players like Jacob Duffy step up to become icons. It was a clinical, ruthless and historic performance. The West Indies fought hard, but were simply outclassed by a team at the heights of its powers. To the Black Caps, to Tom Latham and to the record-breaking Jacob Duffy, we thank for a week of cricket that we will never forget. Thank you.